We're here live in New Jersey for this NFL contest. Cold weather is forecast for today's game as the Panthers square off against the Giants. Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. The teams have taken the field and lined up for the kickoff, and they're ready to get this one started. Tynes comes in to kick off. From the 6. Williams has a nice return, taking it back to the 34. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the I formation to carry it. Can't wrap them up. Midfield. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and they'll score. Touchdown.
He gets a great block right here to spring him for the touchdown. I tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time. You better kick it here.
The extra point attempt is good. Perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
Nice distance. From the 3. Fumble, loose ball. The Panthers grab the live ball. Trying to get something started, he ends up turning it over on the kickoff.
And the thing is, they've got their wedge busters down there, and everyone else is flying down the field trying to make a play. And somebody ends up putting a big hit on that return man.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get it into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. Hand it off to the back. Number 72 is there on the stop at the 15. Horn battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. It's second down and 7 to go. In this direction. Dropped in the backfield for a short race. They went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. Hand off on the draw. Pierce is there for the tackle at the 15-yard line. They're in field goal range, so if they're failing to get the first down, let's see what they decide to do here. 4th and 8. I thought we'd see the field goal unit here, but they're going to go for it. Stopped inside the 10-yard line.
You talk about red zone and red zone success. Well, here the defense can chalk one up because they stopped him cold.
First and 10.
Let's go, B, let's go. Watch the man.
A little misdirection. Number 52 breaks the play up in the backfield. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
Carolina with 6 defensive backs.
Knock him out. Turn it up now.
Gets rid of it. This pass is completed. Morgan is there for the tackle. Didn't get much.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
Ball on their own 8.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Don't stop, no stop.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter.
Let's go.
Drops
beat
back.
you.
Pressure coming. Rolling. Lucas is there on the stop.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
Here comes Bridget. They ain't got nothing. One back.
Looking to run it here. Mentor is there for the tackle at the 33-yard line. Jacob picks up the first down. That's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains.
Back it up, baby. They soft, man.
Here comes the blitz. Gets rid of it, and it's caught. A lot of space in front of him. Mentor comes up to make the play at the 49.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
49-yard line.
Not today. Watch out. Play hard and fast, baby.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Rolling. Almost picked off. Burris ran the short pattern, but couldn't pull it in. Gamble was there on the coverage.
One back. All right, here we go. Do something, do something. Yeah, so. What time?
Carolina comes out in their nickel package.
Be careful.
Dropping back. Pressure gets the pass off. Knocked away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Moss was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
All on us, y'all.
The Panthers line up in the quarter defense. With the throw. This pass is incomplete. Was the intended receiver on that play.
Time to call the special teams play.
Seagulls is ready to punt this one away. Gamble sets up to run back the punt. This one goes out of bounds.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
All right, let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
Tosses it out to the left. Webster comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line. Foster got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing. It's second down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 25-yard line.
DeLong using split backs. Throws it. And it's caught. Number 97 is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball on their own 45.
45-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Mitchell comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
Ball on the 46-yard line.
New York comes out in a 4-3. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 45.
This is your chance to try something deep. Look for a mismatch and bomb it out there.
45-yard line.
DeLong using split pass. With the pass, he finds his man. The 40. Demps is there on the stop at the 31-yard line. Colbert makes his second catch for a first down on this drive.
Remember the fundamentals. just like you practice.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Giants with a 4-man front. The 20. And he goes out of bounds at the 9. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble. Reminiscent of his early playing days.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. Handoff to the tailback. Pierce comes up to make the play at the 5.
This is where it really counts. Use your best play and put the ball in there.
On the 5-yard line.
Come on.
Little misdirection. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick. Deshaun Foster has had a lot of running room out there.
Throw a little play action at him. That'll get those linebackers on their heels.
They're just a yard away now. Williams in the backfield. He gets the carry. Under pressure. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is exactly how you execute the play pass. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score. You better kick it here.
The point after is good. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field.
26-yard line. First and 10.
Watch this. Hey, watch the screen.
Jacobs, the deep man. Shockey, the man in motion.
Watch the man.
On the call, Davis is there for the tackle at the 28.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Jacob lines up behind his fullback in the off. Running with purpose. The 40. Number 33 comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line.
A smart coach would call this one.
After 1 quarter of play, the score is 14-0 Panthers. The teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Watch the snap now. Let's go now. It's showtime, baby.
Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Hands it off to the back. Kimawatu is there for the tackle at the 48.
Now, a smart coach would call this defense.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Stay close now.
Carolina comes out in their nickel
We're
pack.
talking about Maria.
They'll bring the blitz. Throws it. Rucker is there on the stop at the 44. Mike Carter is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible.
A smart coach would call this one.
3rd and 11. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Only one man back. They're blitzing. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. Marshall is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line.
time to call a special teams play.
Seagulls comes into the game for the punt. Gamble sets up, waiting for the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Receiver running and breaks free. Touchdown, Carolina.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points. You better kick it here.
Set. Hut.
The extra point attempt is good. John, they're starting to run away with this one, and they are clearly the far superior team.
Yeah, and last drive tells me that the defense is in for a long day if they keep playing like this. They need to find a way to at least slow them down.
Booming kick downfield. From the 4-yard line. The Giants face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 27.
Now, smart coach could call this defense.
Ball on their own 27. The Panthers come out on a nickel pack. They'll spot this one at the 32-yard line.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Gain of 6 on the play. The Panthers come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Complete to the wide receiver, Martin with the tackle at the 39-yard line. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
Try this defense here.
Ball on their own
39-yard line.
One back. Play football. Here we go.
Carolina comes out in their nickel pack. The Panthers are there to pick up the ball. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
On the offense, number 6, Eaton, first down.
You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
36-yard line.
Come on. Let him go, Set.
It's the toss to the right. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Bang the ball up in there. The safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
You gotta have it, D.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Mitchell comes up to make the play. He pounds it in there for the first.
If you don't like what you see with the defense, you can always audible into something else.
Yard line.
Turn it up now. There's some slack going.
They'll go from the I formation. Tosses it out to the right. Wilson is there on the stop at the 27-yard line.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Okay, baby, come on. There we go. Dynamite.
The Panthers line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
Great.
Covering guys downfield is a good way to get pressure on the quarterback. If he can't find someone downfield, then he has to throw it away, hold it, or pull it down quickly. Or the pass rushers will be right there to haul him down.
The Giants come out in a dime package. Going deep. Nearly intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Casey will have to get a lot of leg into this one. The veteran connecting for the field goal. This one is fielded by Moss. The Giants need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 26. Ball on their own 26.
At the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Clear! Clear!
Jacobs, the lone setback. Closing in. Down he goes.
As these quarterbacks become running quarterbacks, we need defensive ends like Julius Pepper. Those quarterbacks can run with speed, then you better have someone that can run with speed who's trying to catch him.
Going for the deep man. Drops the interception.
They were in zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Not today. Stay deep in the
Carolina comes out on a dime package.
Not here. Not now. Come on.
Here they come. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. Eli Manning looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information.
Time to call a special teams play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From the 35-yard line. Campbell returns this one to the 40.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
A report now on the injured player. The team is indicating it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal, so he is done for the day. On the ground, drops in the backfield for a short loss. It came with a blitz, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
It's on.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. Number 97 comes up to make the play at the 37.
I know you hate these long yardage situations, but you really have to get this one.
37-yard line.
Here we go.
They come out in a dime package.
Let's run.
Launching the pass deep down the right side. Jumps and makes the catch. Madison is there for this tackle at the 17.
I'll tell you, you have that thing about leadership and all those types of things that go with that. Jake DeLone has it, whatever that is.
They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. Right on target to the wide receiver. Webster is there on the stop at the 6-yard line.
All right, now they're getting worn down. Go for this play and finish out the drive.
DeLone using split backs. Webster is there for the tackle.
On the run.
First and goal, they can't get into the end zone.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
9-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. No more, fellas.
They'll go from the I formation. Looks to the end zone. Comes out with it. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown. You better kick it here.
The point after is good. Jarrett accounted for all of their receiving yardage on that drive.
And when you're preparing to play this team, he's one of those guys you got to plan around. How do you stop him from hurting you? How do you keep him contained? That sort of thing.
And he got all of that one. A great kick from the 4-yard line. Nothing happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out.
On the return.
This is a good punting ball.
Giants will start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3.
One of us gonna make a play. Let's turn it up, D. Watch the clock.
Down he goes. New York calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
Danny. Hey, watch the ball.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Big time lick. 2 straight sacks, John.
Yeah, they did a good job of getting upfield and taking them down.
The Panthers call a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
This is a good defense to call.
3rd and long.
23-yard line.
Oh, this is too tough for you.
There we go, D. Hey, watch the screen. Let's go. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Defense, get ready. Bring it up.
Looks like somebody got off the line a
Let's
little
start on the
early.
offense. Number 20. Still 3rd down.
The offense will have to try again.
Now the offense faces 3rd and forever.
Now 3rd down with a long way to go after the penalty on the offense.
It's showtime, baby. Keep the
The
throttle down.
lineup of 6 defensive backs. Burris moves in motion.
That's right, man.
With a counterplay. Can't bring it down. Moore is there for the tackle at the 23. Ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Seagulls will come in now to punt it away. Gamble lines up deep for the punt return. Fair catch.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
Ball on their own 34.
At the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
Alert, 5-5.
Stallone back in the shotgun. They'll pass on a 1st down. Fires this one deep. Almost intercepted. The defender makes a good play to break up the deep pass.
Yeah, he had great coverage, but the ball should have ended up in his hand, not on the turf.
On the 34-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Check it out, baby.
New York comes out in a 4-3. Fakes the handoff. Looking for the long completion. Ooh, nearly picked off. Smith was his intended target. Madison with the coverage.
Receiver on the play.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team. New York comes out in their nickel tactic. Setting up play action, throws on the run. Pierce brings him down at the 42-yard line. That completion will give him 200 yards passing.
Is a first
Right
down.
now, you need to get this 1st down.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
They come out in a dime package. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Getting some air under this one, looking for his man deep. Almost picked off.
You might want to drop back a little deeper on this play. Step up in the pocket and let her
Ball
fly.
on the 42-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. Long throw. Jumps up and he has it. Wilson comes up to make the play at the 13-yard line. It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score. The Panthers ahead of the Giants 31-0.
We're ready to begin the
Baker
fourth
is just
quarter.
about ready to
Carolina
kick this one
will be
away.
kicking off to start the second half. Moss back to return.
This one is handled by Moss. Moss returns this one to the 25-yard line. John, they've racked up more penalties than points in this one so far.
The coaching staff can't be happy with the lack of discipline.
First and 10.
There's nothing worse than having a big play called back because someone makes a mental mistake.
Looking to run it here. Dan Morgan brought him down for his third tackle.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
2nd and 8. The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Looking for the long completion. This one falls incomplete. A little too much touch.
Moss, the intended receiver on the play. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Blue jam, blue jam. Yeah, let's go, baby. Nothing deep.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Pressure coming with the pass. Number 52 comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line. Right fires complete, and it's good for a first down.
Yeah, he excels on 3rd down. Some quarterbacks just do.
Rock and roll. Play football.
Jacobs lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. Turns, he has it. Davis makes the stop at the 47-yard line.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
Pickup of about 8.
47-yard line.
Deuce.
The Panthers with a 4-man front.
Come on. Go make a play.
Blitz is coming. Pressure gets rid of it. Mike Minter has it. Here's an opening. The 30, the 20, the 10, and he gets in there. Touchdown. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Casey comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Here's a situation where the offense can make this negative a positive. The defense will probably be looking to jump another pass. I wouldn't be surprised to see a stop and go route. With a good pump fake, maybe they'll get a quick score of their own.
From the 5-yard line. The last time the defense was on the field, they scored on an interception return.
Call this defense here.
Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line. 1st and 10.
One of us gonna make a play.
Carolina goes with a 4-man front.
We like to practice rules. Keep moving.
With a counter play. Davis is there on the stop at the 40.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Out of the gun. Throws it. Knocked away. That short pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down now.
The intended receiver on the play. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Stay both left.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Pepper is there for the tackle.
This play might work.
Yeah, you see me.
Toss play to the left. Fumble. The Panthers pick up the fumble.
When the offense turns the ball over this much, the coach needs to figure out why it's happening and make some adjustments.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go. We're coming around.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Madison takes him down at the 35.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
35-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Foster, the deep pass, gets the call. Dempsey is there for the tackle at the 28-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
The Giants with a four-man front. Aimed off to the tailback. They're going to spot this one at the 26. He found the ball carrier to make his fourth stop of the game.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. Throws it. Pierce comes up to make the play at the 4. That completion will go over 250 yards for the game.
Okay, try and pass this one in.
It's first and goal at the 4-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Hey, watch the
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. They'll go with a play fake. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is exactly how you execute the play pass. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score. You better kick it here.
Set. Hot.
The extra point attempt is good. So the short drive is capped off with a touchdown.
They did a good job of getting into the end zone. Sometimes when your team is in a shortened field situation, the offense comes out a little flat. That time, they came out with intensity.
From the 5. Moss returns this one to the 19.
Try this play.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Watch your man. We like
The Panthers with a four-man front.
Let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Kimawatu is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line.
This defense might work.
Second and 6.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
They'll go from the shotgun. Gets the pass off. Gamble is there on the stop at the 29.
What's inside? Inside. Right here, right now. Bring it up. Bring it up. Get it up. Showtime, baby.
Hand it off to the back. Breaks the tackle. Morgan is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line.
Try this call here.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Everything you got. Let's go. No more, son.
To carry it. Johnson is there on the stop at the 46. It's another running play, and they'll pick up another first down.
Hey, when things are clicking like this, you just want to keep going for as long as you can.
They don't get nothing. Keep moving.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package.
Defense, get ready.
Hands it off. Jenkins comes up to make the play at the 49.
This is a good one to call.
Jacobs, the lone back. Dropping back. Throws it. Picked off. the 30, the 20, the 10.
The key to the play was pressure. They forced the quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
Last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Touchdown, Carolina. Deshaun Foster gets the handoff, breaks the plane for the second time.
You better kick it here.
Casey comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The defense got torched on that touchdown, John.
Yeah, and any play that allows the other team to score is never good. But when it comes to express mail like that, it definitely puts a sour taste in your mouth.
He got all of that one. From the 3. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway. It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, baby.
The backs are lined up in an I.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ. Keep it up.
Hand off to the tailback. They'll go with a play fake. Fires this one deep. Goes down and gets it. Morgan comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line.
This is a good one to call.
On the 36-yard line.
Let's run, man. Danny.
Jacobs is the deep back.
Keep the throttle down.
Under pressure, incomplete pass. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Shockey moves in motion. With the pass, and it's complete. Davis is there on the stop. Wright completes the short one, about a 4-yard gain on 2nd down. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Drops back. Takes off. Wright dives forward. They'll touch him down at the 25-yard line.
Give this one a shot.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Panthers ahead of the Giants 52-0. The Giants have the ball in field goal range to begin this final quarter, but realistically very little shot at coming from behind at this point.
Don't stop that motor.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. Toomer in motion. Hand it off. Davis is there on the stop at the 22. Jacobs handles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 7.
22-yard line.
No more, fellas.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. They'll spot this one at the 17. It's a half dozen tackles now.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Safety right. Deuce.
Here comes the blitz. And it's complete. Marshall comes up to make the play at the 11-yard line.
This is what I would call in this situation.
They give it to the halfback. Morgan is there on the stop at the 6-yard line. Jacob with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup.
This defense might work.
9th play of this drive. Inside the 5. They have it haven't managed a single trip into the red zone until just now in the fourth quarter. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package. Looks to the end zone. Broken up.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Burris was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Not a lot of options here. They have to take a shot and go for it. Goes to the end zone. Right on the money. Touchdown, Giants.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score. This is a good special teams play.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The Giants still with a huge deficit to overcome. They have to get the ball back quickly, so they're going to try the onside kick. Here it is. Carolina recovers the onside kick. The Panthers will start this drive from the 44.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
Mike Crooker was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game. New York using 3 linebackers. They give it to the halfback. Corey Webster was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet.
Be aware of the defensive set. You got to take what they're giving you.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Come on! Keep the throttle down.
Foster, the lone back. Here they come. Fires this one deep. Johnson makes the catch. Wilson pulls him down at the 9.
You can't make any mistakes down here. Run the ball and just get it in there.
They ain't got nothing.
Only one man back. On the ground. This one will be spotted at the 8. The tackle is his 5th of the game. Foster takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. They're 8 yards from the end zone.
You gotta have it, D. Everything you got.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Touchdown, Panthers.
Hey, watch, this is the thing. He looks like one of those downhill runners, and he shows some power. And power gets him right into the end zone.
This might be a good challenge by the coach.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
John, they're trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball.
I'll tell you what, unless they're seeing something that we're not seeing, I don't think they're going to overturn this one.
The ball did not cross the plane. There is no touchdown.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
Nowhere. Here we come. Play hard and fast, baby.
Can he get there? Touchdown, Panthers.
I'll tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone. You better kick it here.
The extra point attempt is good. The Panthers continue to increase their lead. Jason Baker will be kicking off. From the 7-yard line.
Kickoff return 17 yards.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Watch out. We're coming to rep. We're talking about
Shockey in motion.
Here we go. Watch your man.
Closing in. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Burris was the intended receiver on that play.
This defense looks good.
Right from the shotgun. The rush is on. With the pass, they'll spot this one at the 38. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
This defense will stop them for sure.
Let's go. So we're going to take it. Let's go.
Dropping back the pass on 1st down. He was drilled as he threw. Knocked away.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
38-yard line.
Let us dictate. Here we go.
Out of the I formation.
Yeah, you see me. We turning it up.
Pressure coming. Long throw. He was tipped. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving option, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Throwing. And this pass is completed. Minter is there on the stop at the 48-yard line.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Hey, here we go. Hold the look. There we go, D. Stay posted now.
Pass play here on 1st down. He'll keep it. Rucker is there for the tackle. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
That's excellent discipline by the defense. They stayed in their lanes, and they got to him before he could even get going.
Hey, watch the counter. Get it started.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. Throws it, and he makes the grab. Runs him over. They'll spot this one at the 27. And so that makes tackle number 6.
Boom! This defense will stop them for sure.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go now. We like to practice rules.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3.
Watch the run. Watch your eyes.
The rush is on. It's loose. The Panthers scoop it up. Big turnover in the 4th quarter. They stay on the ground instead of putting it up, and it backfires.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Get me going. Here we go. Knock him out.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Looking upfield. Madden is there on the stop. Boston takes it up the middle for a yard or 2.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable. Hand it off. Webster comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's run, man. Defense, get ready.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on 3rd down. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. It looks like it's going to be an interference
Pass
goal. The only
interference
question is,
on the defense.
against whom?
Number 29, First down.
The defense gets hit with a penalty that'll give them a first down after it should have been a fourth down.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
Number 33 goes back into the game after being injured earlier.
Everything you got.
Only one man back. Hand it off. Keeps his feet moving. Mitchell is there on the stop at the 46-yard line.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Hey, let's go, 1D. It's on. Let's go, D.
Receives the handoff. Number 96 is there for the tackle at the 44.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Here we come. Yeah, it's on.
Foster, the deep back. Handoff to the tailback. Number 72 is there on the stop at the 44-yard line.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
Set. Go. 36.
Gets rid of it. Madison takes him down at the 21-yard line. And with that chunk of yardage, he's now thrown for over 300 yards.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Do some. Play football.
Looking to run it here. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass, jumping and has it. Touchdown, Panthers. Gaines pulls in another pass for the touchdown, his third.
You better kick it here.
Casey comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Panthers have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. Jason Baker is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 3.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. Number 18. First
Penalties
down.
and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
First and 10.
Alert, 5-5. All day, baby. Come on.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3.
Watch the face.
He'll keep it. This one will be spotted at the 39. It's 3 tackles so far for him today.
No
And
gain
they're
on the
going
play.
without a huddle.
We're talking about bring it. Are we?
With the pass, Dan Morgan makes his 8th stop on the play. They'll go with a hurry-up offense. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. Morgan is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. He's rushing the offense back to the line.
That's
A lot of
the end
scoring,
the
but
game.
a one-sided
The final
game.
score is the Panthers 66, the Giants 7.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
I can't